The arrival of 3E Atlas, the third interstellar object ever detected. A wanderer from the deep unknown. It drifts and dances through the great dark sea of our solar system, its motion graceful, strange, and hauntingly beautiful. What these new images reveal has left astronomers astonished. A cascade of data shimmering like starlight, igniting both wonder and fierce debate about the true nature of the universe we inhabit. The story of interstellar visitors is still in its infancy, a new chapter in cosmic history written not in ink, but in light and dust. A chapter written by human eyes that dared to look beyond the comfort of their home star. Before 3E Atlas, only 2 such travelers had ever been recorded. The first was Oumuamua, discovered in 2017, a mysterious, elongated fragment that slipped silently through the abyss between stars. It moved with strange, unpredictable accelerations, as though guided by invisible hands pulling it through the dark. Then it vanished, leaving behind a trail of questions that still echo through the corridors of science. The second was Comet Borisov, found in 2019. At first glance, a familiar wanderer with a glowing icy tail. But its chemistry whispered another story entirely. It had formed in a planetary nursery unlike our own, carrying the alien fingerprint of a distant and foreign sun. And now comes 3E Atlas, a traveler stranger, more restless, and infinitely more puzzling than those that came before. Through the unmatched infrared eyes of the James Webb Space Telescope, astronomers turned their instruments toward this wandering enigma, hoping to decode its secrets and understand its nature. Webb's mission was clear: study its dusty tail, measure its velocity, and analyze its chemical soul. But what it revealed went far beyond anyone's expectation. For the first time in human history, scientists observed an interstellar body displaying subtle accelerations, followed by sudden, chaotic shifts in motion. Movements that gravity alone could not explain. Unlike comets born within our solar system, which follow steady, predictable arcs, 3E Atlas seemed almost alive. It twisted in ways that defied reason, slowing, surging forward, even reversing its course, as if resisting the ordinary laws of physics themselves. Infrared imaging revealed faint plumes of gas and streaks of exotic ice erupting from its frozen surface. Yet instead of forming a smooth curved tail like a normal comet, those emissions fractured into jagged, unpredictable streams, bursting outward in every direction like cosmic fireworks. Each eruption corresponded to a sudden shift in speed, as though the object pulsed with a hidden rhythm, a heartbeat beating faintly across the vastness of space. The chemistry only deepened the mystery. Webb detected rare carbon compounds, microscopic silicate grains, and exotic forms of ice unseen anywhere in our solar system. Every clue pointed to one undeniable truth: 3E Atlas was not born here. It carried the frozen chemical memory of another place entirely, perhaps from the cold nursery of a distant spiral arm of the Milky Way. It was not merely a comet. It was a messenger from another star, a shard of a world we may never know. Yet some of its sudden movements could not be traced to any visible release of gas or dust. That raised an unsettling question: what hidden forces were pushing it through the void? Most astronomers favored natural explanations: trapped pressure venting through invisible fractures, crystals shifting within its ancient icy body, jets of vapor emerging from shadowed crevices. But others saw patterns too deliberate, too rhythmic, as if the object itself were responding to the universe around it. And thus, 3E Atlas became more than a visitor. It became a mystery in motion, a moving laboratory drifting between the stars, a riddle wrapped in the silence. The message in the dark, its significance stretches far beyond astronomy. For in every plume of dust and every flash of escaping gas, there lies the ancient story of how worlds may begin. 3E Atlas may not simply be a comet. It may be a cosmic courier, scattering rare molecules across the galaxy, delivering the elemental ingredients of life to planets yet unborn. Each eruption is not just motion. It is the release of a chemical message, a seed hurled into the darkness, searching for fertile ground where warmth and time might awaken it. This idea touches something ancient, something human. It echoes the theory of panspermia, the belief that life's beginnings are not confined to one world, but are shared, traded, and scattered across the stars themselves. If travelers like 3E Atlas can preserve fragile molecules for millions, even billions of years, and then unleash them in bursts of cosmic energy, then perhaps the seeds of life already drift between countless suns. Perhaps Earth was not unique. Perhaps life's spark is universal, a pattern repeated endlessly in the chemistry of the cosmos. In this light, 3E Atlas becomes more than an object. It becomes a messenger of possibility, a whisper that life may be a galactic inheritance, a birthright shared among worlds we have yet to find. But its story is not only biological. It is also mechanical, physical, and deeply philosophical, a puzzle wrapped in motion, a lesson written in dust and light. For centuries, astronomers believed comets were simple, obeying predictable laws of gravity and light. Then 3E Atlas arrived, and shattered that fragile certainty. Its unpredictable accelerations hinted at hidden complexity within, chambers of trapped gases, crystalline structures storing ancient energy, fractures that open and close like valves, releasing power in bursts. It teaches us that interstellar comets are not static fossils, but dynamic machines alive with shifting forces, their surfaces changing with every heartbeat of heat and time. The implications stretch far into humanity's future. If one day we send spacecraft to intercept such a visitor, we will face challenges no mission planner has ever imagined. A comet that twists, spins, and reverses its direction cannot be approached with slow commands and cautious delay. By the time a signal travels to Earth and back, its path will have already changed. Future explorers will need machines that think for themselves, AI-guided probes with reflexes faster than thought, capable of sensing, adapting, and surviving in the unpredictable heartbeat of the unknown. This discovery changes more than science. It reshapes engineering. It challenges imagination. It dares us to build technology that evolves, to dream beyond what is safe, known, and comfortable. But beyond the technical lies something deeper. A truth that humbles us. A reminder that the universe is not tidy, not calm, not familiar. Its chemistry proves that not every planetary system mirrors our own. Some are born in radiation and fire. Some form rare minerals and exotic ices under alien suns. Some carry the fingerprints of long-dead stars, giants that once blazed bright and then collapsed into silence. By studying this one wandering traveler, we glimpse the infinite diversity of worlds scattered like glowing embers across the Milky Way. 3E Atlas becomes a mirror to the cosmos, showing us that what we call normal is merely one thread in a boundless, ever-changing tapestry. And perhaps more profoundly, it reveals that the universe itself is restless, alive with motion, filled with messengers, couriers, and carriers of chemistry drifting endlessly between the stars. In this sense, 3E Atlas is not merely a comet. It is a story written in motion, in dust, ice, and ancient fire. A story of distant worlds we may never reach. A story whispering that life's potential is universal. A story reminding us that even the loneliest fragments of rock and ice can shape the destinies of living worlds yet unborn. And as it drifts briefly through our solar system before vanishing once more into the endless dark, 3E Atlas leaves us a final message. Even in the silence between the stars, there is chemistry. There is motion. There is purpose. And there are stories waiting to be discovered, stories still